Nope. Almost live? Nope. Totally pre-recorded from the magnificent Prudential showroom in downtown Los Angeles. It's the 2021 Lumen West Awards. Tonight, we celebrate our industry and honor some of the best and brightest work created by our talented colleagues, whose projects literally span the globe. Now, let's take a look and see what's happening over on the red carpet.
Matt, do I have lipstick on my teeth?
No, you look pretty great.
Okay, thank you.
What do you think about this outfit, though? I decided to go a little bit more conservative this year.
It is fantastic. Who's it by?
Oh, this old thing? It's actually virgin silkworm thread. I sewed it myself. I had a lot of free time during quarantine.
I love the horses on.
Okay, people, we're going live in 3, 2.
Hello, everyone out there in virtual land, watching from the comfort of your overstuffed couches. Hope you're all settled in and excited for the show. I'm Matthew Bates.
And I'm Sabra White. I'm the chair of this year's Lumen West Awards, and it's so exciting to be here tonight.
It sure is, Sabra. I have a sneaky feeling that things are gonna get really lit.
Lit is right. But before we get to the show, let's take care of a little business and thank all our sponsors for making all of this possible. Without your support, none of this would be possible, and especially to our top tier sponsors. At the Radiant level, many, many thanks go out to the Lambert Lighting Group, Performance Lighting, and Q-Trend. And a very special thanks to Western Lighting and Energy Controls as our brilliant sponsor.
And now, let's throw it over to your host for the evening, our lovely and talented IESLA president, Colleen, isn't she a peach, Peach.
Thank you, Sabra and Matt. Good evening. I'm Colleen Peach, and I'd like you all to know that I am finally certified organic. It just took proper irrigation and heaps of compost. We're excited to present to you at home and around the world the 2021 Lumen West Awards. It's a bummer we can't all be together this year, drinking Lumen Drops and watching Mark Duff tear up the dance floor. But we're thrilled to have our first ever virtual award show. And don't worry, to ensure a safe filming environment, we are being lit entirely with 100% germicidal ultraviolet light. Is it hot in here? I think it's getting hot in here. And let me tell you, the nanometer readings are off the charts. Also, we would like to thank Prudential for hosting us. They've been wonderful, so a special shout out to Rob Enfield and Anna Fredrickson for their generosity. The theme this year is Spotlight on the Future. We felt that this theme clearly represented our accomplishments during what was a very difficult year for all of us. But throughout the pandemic, we've continued to keep an eye towards the future. We have had a busy yet successful year building our youth programs with the launching of our LA Lighting Speakers Bureau and the Emerging Professional Mentorship Series. You'll hear more about these exciting programs later this evening. The Lumen West is where we celebrate the SoCal Illumination Awards from Los Angeles and Orange County. Tonight's show will include the Project Award winners, our Service Award recipients, and we'll also present our Student Design Competition winners, and much, much more. So please, get comfortable, organize your snacks, stay socially distanced, grab an adult beverage, and, oh, just a second. Get ready for a fun evening. But before we do, I want to take this moment to let you all know that we have asked each winning firm to send just one representative to accept the award. And that's really hard because each of these winning projects are being recognized because of their tremendous team effort. Now, let's get right into it. To get us started, let's look at our first category. The award for outdoor lighting design recognizes excellence in lighting design and application in all aspects of exterior lighting. It celebrates achievements in aesthetics, applied technical acumen, creative solutions to demanding site conditions, and advancements to the industry in outdoor lighting applications.
This new STEM Academy is a welcome addition to the existing Eleanor Roosevelt High School campus. To support an outdoor learning program, lighting fixtures are integrated into the architecture. And mixing bright and dark spaces in the field of view enhances visual comfort. Recessed linears provide general and vertical illumination along exterior walkways framing the perimeter, while bollards inject pools of light. All exterior fixtures are controlled per fixture type, except for floodlights on the quad, which can be manually overridden for special events. The clever periodic table signage program is highlighted by in-grade linears on the quad. A wash on the facade backlights the translucent bright yellow shop panels. A color temperature of 3000 K supports this overall warm, inviting exterior environment.
Hi, I'm Deborah Fox. First, I'd like to thank the entire LPA team. This project was completely in-house, top to bottom. It was a truly collaborative effort and really a testament to our integrated design approach. Special thanks to Kent Bonnet at Performance Lighting, John Richardson at Axis Lighting, Caitlin Lesage Crawford at Targetti, and to our photographer, Chris Costia, who really captured what we love most about this project. And lastly, but without a doubt, most importantly, thank you, Jen Ozai, for being my partner in crime on this. Your skill set is exactly what this project needed to be successful.
This 760-foot-long pedestrian bridge links a commercial and residential center to a new park development. The curving pedestrian walkway appears to thread through the eye of the needle. The pylon is the sculptural centerpiece, and it appears the span floats above the river with no additional structural support. Lights with wide asymmetric optics were integrated into the bridge guardrails to light the deck, and then economical strip lights were detailed into niches in the concrete pylon structure. RGBW floodlights on custom mounting brackets highlight the suspension cables. Lighting is focused toward the bridge itself to limit impact on wildlife in and around the river. The needle acts as an illuminated beacon for the city, changing color with the seasons or to mark significant community events.
Hi, I'm Matthew Bates, and on behalf of LDA, I would like to sincerely thank the IES for this honor. The Dublin Bridge is an exciting public-use pedestrian bridge that will hopefully excite and entertain people in the city for years to come. Chip Israel and I would like to thank the City of Dublin, Ohio, our architect T-Wyland International, and our local lighting support, Performance Lighting Systems, and DSA for helping us make this dynamic project come to life. So on behalf of LDA, thank you very, very much.
Those are great projects. Congratulations to LPA and Lighting Design Alliance. And Matt Bates, that was a quick change. Popping off, as usual. Hi, I'm Lois Hutchinson, freelance writer at Inverse Square and leader of the Los Angeles chapter of Women in Lighting and Design, better known as WILD. Last month, WILD LA joined with IALD SoCal and IESLA to launch the Los Angeles Lighting Speakers Bureau. This program shines the spotlight squarely on the future by introducing young people throughout Southern California to rewarding careers in lighting. At its heart, LALSB seeks to diversify the voices in our industry. We're off to an amazing start, so please share your passion for all things lighting by visiting the Speakers Bureau tab on the shiny new IESLA website, losangeles.ies.org. Now here's my friend Erin Powell. Erin is a talented lighting designer and adroit project manager at ATK. She also works hard bringing next-gen lighting professionals into the fold. Along with Kate First. Hi, Kate. Erin co-chairs the IESLA Student Design Competition.
Thanks, Lois. The 2021 Russell Cole Memorial Lighting Design Competition challenged college students to create a lighting design for a swanky hotel in downtown LA. We had an overwhelming response this year with 36 entries and 6 schools participating. I'd like to thank our fabulous judges who somehow managed to narrow the field down. For a list of our judges this year, you can look on the new website under the Students tab. 7 finalists in 2 categories, conceptual and advanced, presented to our live judges, and all 7 will receive design awards. Congratulations to all of them. It's well deserved. The live judges were so impressed, they may have found some new hires.
Tonight, with support from our local reps and the manufacturing community, we are so pleased to give away $20,000 to these promising students. Here come the first winners.
Abriana Aiken from USC is the runner-up in the conceptual design category. Their project, Stay Gold, brings the sophistication and class of vintage Hollywood back into the spotlight. The daring elegance and warmth of the past is brought to this lobby to engage guests for a luxurious experience. Through integrated lighting design within architectural features, the experience is intriguing for all users. Congratulations to Anna Casper of Cal State Northridge. Their project, Scintillation, is the winner in the conceptual design category. In astronomy, scintillation is used to describe the twinkling or tremulous effect of the light of the stars. With that in mind, this lighting design solution refers to the formation of stars and how they explicitly exist in cooperation with one another, making up the most elite of night skies.
In this extraordinary year, we have changed the way we honor volunteers for their service. All three honorees are the future of our industry. First, we pay tribute to Chris Bright, a talented lighting designer and project manager at Lighting Design Alliance. Chris is in his 5th year as an active member at the society level with the Emerging Professionals program, and he has helped to transform the IESLA EP program with his energy, humor, and enthusiasm. Under his guidance this past year, the EPs have coalesced into a tight-knit group with strong programming. Travis Fritzen has been a source of sheer fun and genuine enthusiasm since he joined the electrical design team at Henderson Engineers in 2017. His contributions are crucial to the next level successes of the EP program, and we are so glad to have his special EE viewpoint in the mix. Travis always jumps in to take on whatever task is needed. Case in point, he has graciously accepted a position on the IESLA board for the upcoming year. Thank you, Chris and Travis, for keeping it real and making us all excited about the future of IESLA. Finally, we all owe a huge debt of gratitude to Kate First, Principal Lighting Designer at Visual Terrain. She is active at the society level with the technical committee that reviews building information management practices and is an absolutely tireless IESLA board member. Her hard work has transformed the student lighting design competition, expanding its reach to new schools. And she has hustled to get the lighting design community more involved with the competition in judging and creating cool projects, this year including 3D models. She helped form the local Revit user group and spearheaded the LA Lighting Speakers Bureau, which launched in May. This revolutionary program draws resources from across the SoCal lighting community and has the potential to literally change the face of the industry. Next time you see Kate, tell her congratulations and thanks. Now, on to some more amazing outdoor design projects.
The lighting design for this mixed-use entertainment district weaves together a complex program of architectural, site, and landscape lighting. Linear lighting on the building facade provides a rich palette of color and motion, anchoring the 11-acre project. Networked lighting controls span 8 buildings as well as the large site. Owners can quickly change the lighting for specific events using DMX for color tuning and animated facade effects. Discreet, yet impactful. Repeating light patterns visually connect unique moments throughout the outdoor spaces. At the pedestrian scale, layers of light assist with wayfinding and placemaking. Sustainability was always at the core, with a design that satisfies LEED Gold requirements and meets the city's tough light trespass and sky glow regulations. After 6 years of design and construction, a new architectural icon comes to San Francisco.
Hello, I'm David Hahn with Sean O'Connor Lighting. We'd like to thank the IESLA and the judges for this award. We'd also like to thank our client, the Golden State Warriors, and the entire design team, including Manica Architecture, Kendall Heaton Architects, Gensler, Shop Architects, and SWA. We're appreciative for all the support from the manufacturers and representatives along the way as well. And finally, I want to acknowledge our team who worked tirelessly on the project for so many years, Stacy Guevara, Lita Kesri, and of course, Sean O'Connor. We are very grateful for the recognition. Thank you.
The distinctive parabolic architecture of Legacy Magnet Academy's new K-12 campus is a nod to the towering World War II Naval Air Station hangars next door. Studio K1 was challenged to give these distinctive buildings a nighttime presence and to efficiently illuminate the large campus. Highlighting the building entrances creates bright lanterns that invite you in. A great deal of coordination was required to install uplights in the hardscape and to add downlights within the steel tubing itself. In pedestrian areas, indirect post tops offer great vertical illumination. Careful calculations and a bulletproof spec brought the final design in at 30% under Title 24. Note the canopies and roof decks illuminated in runway light blue. Another reminder of the busy air station of yesteryear.
Good evening. I'd like to start by thanking the IES members that volunteered their time to judge these projects and plan this awards event. The Tustin Legacy Academy has been a wonderful, professionally fulfilling project to work on, with an amazing team of designers, engineers, reps, and contractors. I'd like to thank the architectural team at PGHM, Tom Cruz, Derek Stimrick, and Jacob Schmatz, and the Studio K1 team that worked on this project, Peter Maridudin, Meng Gong, and Asanta Sikalis. Thanks also to our electrical engineer at TK1SC, Aaron Hager, and our reps, Brenda Lowell at SCI and Roger Gregston at Prudential Lighting. And thanks to the electrical contractors at RDM, Rob McDowell and Donald Mead. And thank you, home viewer, for joining us tonight.
Now we'd like to take a moment and express our gratitude for our Sparkle sponsors.
Hi, I'm David Komanowski, CEO of Delray Lighting and the Lambent Lighting Group. And once again, your IES Illumination Awards Chair for the Los Angeles section. I'm honored to be part of this celebration. Taken together, this year's award-winning projects span the globe, which shows the reach and impact of the SoCal lighting industry. I pride myself in California geography, but I had to Google the Eastvale STEM Academy to make sure. And for those of you who are wondering, Eastvale is in northwestern Riverside County in the mighty Inland Empire. It was predominantly agricultural land until the 1990s. Now it is home to an environmentally conscious, award-winning exterior lighting project celebrated here at Lumen West 2021. Yes, I'm a nerd, but I'm your nerd. And I'd like to take this opportunity to explain how the award judging is actually conducted. Every year, we select judges with a variety of expertise in our industry and in related fields. This year's judges were Heath Rogers, Jeff Rabbit, Quan Nguyen, Ramona Pratt, Rosemary Allaire, and Tom Wong. For the past 2 years, we've held the judging as a combined group for both the IES Los Angeles and Orange County sections. Mindy Cooper, who is the Orange County Awards Chair, and I coordinated closely to make sure the process was not only fair, but consistent for all projects, regardless of your section. Our local judging uses score sheets established by IES National for each award category, and we adhere to the IES recommendations that every question in every category of the score sheet must be addressed. Skip one, and you forfeit those points. Yes, we take the score sheet seriously, but there's more to the overall process. There's always spirited discussions among the judges as to why a project scored too low or too high. And sometimes a project score is reevaluated. It's not a competition. And there's no minimum or maximum number of awards granted. It just depends on the awesomeness of each entry. So, well done to all the entrants, award winners, and last but not least, our judges, who were so very generous with their time and expertise. Now, on to the next category, the award for interior lighting design. This award recognizes exceptional interior lighting projects that balance the functional illumination of a space with the artistic application of light to enhance the occupant's experience. Here are our first 3 interior lighting design projects.
The Inn at the Mission Hotel is a contemporary complement to its famous neighbor, Mission San Juan Capistrano. Etched in rich golden hues emitted from architectural lighting and period-inspired decorative fixtures, LED technology unfolds a 240-year-old story of cultural and religious significance. Amenity and common areas feature a soft quality of light, color-corrected to 2400K. This transforms the interior into a grand residential living room experience. Event and flex spaces reflect the Mission-style theme, But to ensure flexibility, they shift slightly to 2700K. Featured decorative luminaires in 2200K unify the overall expression. To reinforce the residential sensation, decorative luminaires are the primary instrument in guest rooms and corridors. The 18th century incandescent-like glow helps transport visitors to a remarkable era of Spanish colonialism with Native American embodiment.
On behalf of First Circle Design, I am honored to be accepting this Interior Lighting Design Award of Merit for the In It Mission project. I, in a joint effort with several of my talented lighting designers and production team, Brady King, Francis Memphin, and Eddie Alanese, strive to create this unforgettable hotel experience. I'd like to express our gratitude to the ownership's representative, Dan Fries, for his overwhelming support and trust throughout this process. The design team, Architects Orange, Kay Lang and Associates, and Land Concern for their support and dedication to the project. And of course, to the IES for hosting and sponsoring these Lumen West Awards. Cheers to all the winners, and we hope to see you next year. Thank you all.
Luxury fitness club John Reed redefines the gym experience with live DJs, luxurious interior decor, and choreographed lighting. Light defines the architecture and atmosphere, as there is no direct daylight in this renovation of an underground parking structure. Warm general lighting contrasts with deep colors at the perimeter, thus expanding the perceived depth of the spaces. In the cycling studio, RGBW linear lighting, synced to music, amps up the experience. DMX controls allow color tuning and dimming room by room, with a smartphone interface for staff. Cost limitations and compliance with Title 24 required detailed calculations and renderings to confirm the design concept, illuminance, and energy consumption. Feature lighting in bright colors delivers appropriate task light, wayfinding, and the distinctive high-energy ambiance.
Hello to all IES LA and Orange County members. I am pleased and honored to accept this award on behalf of our client, RSG Group, the architects Gruen & Associates, the engineers Glumac, and all my creative colleagues at Francis Crane Associates. I want to thank Devin Barnes at Gruen & Associates, who introduced us to RSG Group and their creative team, Angela Gasparian and Kevin Wagner. RSG Group believes in the value of creative lighting, and we appreciate the opportunity to design such an innovative environment for a fitness club. They said from the onset that they were committed to a totally new approach, and we are grateful to have such a creative, visionary client. Thank you and congratulations to Francis Cray and our senior designer, Nilgun Fatehi. Their creativity, hard work, and collaboration with RSG, Gruen, and Glumac made this project a great team success. Thank you.
The Yokohama Bay Court Club Hotel and Spa Resort shares a facility with the luxurious Kahala Hotel and Resort Yokohama. While the Bay Court follows the Nuo Deco style, a modern interpretation of Art Deco, Kahala is quite contemporary. It followed that the lighting for the Bay Court Club must be highly detailed and integrated into the Art Deco elements. In contrast, origami ceilings in parts of the Kahala Hotel called for broad backlighting. Adding a Japanese designer to the team was essential in order to smooth communication on this highly complex project. The team regressed sources above the ceiling plane and lit vertical surfaces sparingly in order to maintain city views, and dimming also helped minimize reflections. Locally sourced luminaires were chosen for ease of service, but also helped to avoid delays during the pandemic.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, IES, and the jury for considering our project worthy of recognition. By giving us this stage, you not only motivate us to do our best, but also bring our community together. I'm grateful to receive this award on behalf of my entire team, Babu Shankar, Iswan Derzi, Yu Kawasaki, and the KKS Group, the architects of the luxurious Yokohama Bay Court Club in Japan. Thank you all for the good wishes and support.
Wow, Travis, those were spectacular projects.
Yeah, you could say those project awards were really merited.
I guess you could say they might deserve a merit badge.
I got a merit badge once. It was for screwing in a light bulb, but it's a dim story.
Oh, I guess we're live. Hi, everyone. Congratulations, First Circle, Francis Crane, and Gonti Associates. I'm Chris Bright, and my partner here needs no introduction, the one and only Travis Fritzen.
Thanks, Chris. And we're the co-chairs of the IES LA and OC's Emerging Professionals Committee. For those lighting practitioners at home right now who aren't familiar with the EPs, why aren't you? We're the future, boomers.
You can follow us on IG, if you know what that is.
The Emerging Professionals program encompasses students and those professionals with 5 years or less experience in the industry.
And our EP section has been around since, well, practically the last pandemic, and is one of the biggest EP sections in the country. It continues to expand and evolve. We have monthly events from industry-leading speakers to help EPs grow as designers and professionals, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Networking, becoming friends with other EPs, that's how I met Travis here. This year, even with having to remain virtually connected, we had so many great events and speakers, which we would like to thank.
100%, Chris. So many people to thank. Tina Agassian, Scott Hatton, Joyce Hahn, Lisa Passamane Green, Deborah Fox, Carrie Hawley. We can't thank all of you enough for your incredible support, and we've got a lot more great stuff coming. So now back to your regularly scheduled programming with our next Student Award winners. I don't know about you, Chris, but I'm excited. I'm pumped!
In the Advanced Design category, Soft Glam earned an honorable mention for Fallon Williams of Cal Arts. Soft Glam is a makeup term that refers to a diffuse and radiant makeup look. This design seeks to emphasize the natural beauty of the lobby architecture while also illuminating the overall space. It embodies the soft, diffused lighting of the Art Deco period and incorporates the sparkle and elegance of old Hollywood. Radhika Kalra from Otis received an honorable mention for Gleaming Luxe. Gleaming Luxe strives for sophisticated grandeur. This design aims for an environment that emanates luxury, but also cultivates aspects of relatability and comfort. Crystal-adorned fixtures add touches of richness and play to the glam of vintage Hollywood, while contemporary fixture shapes and lighting methods bring a modern touch to this classy vibe. Lightopia, designed by Cal Arts student Yoo-Sun Yoon, was singled out, receiving a special citation for outstanding graphical presentation. For those who dream the American dream, Los Angeles is a city full of new experiences and thrills. Hollywood is the utopia that comprises adventure, dreams, and a sense of well-being. Accordingly, Lightopia focuses on applying this utopian spirit to vintage architectural elements using a modern lighting style.
Good evening. I'm Tom Wong, president of the IES Orange County section. As David mentioned earlier, I had the honor of being one of the judges this year, and I'm now just recovering from it. Just a second. I needed that. When elected last year, I had no idea how challenging the year would be. And after many attempts to meet in person, we shifted to a more virtual world. I am fortunate to have the support of an experienced board of directors to lean on. We arranged for great presentations on important topics like germicidal UV lighting and Title 24, and we even had a few fun events. So we are so looking forward to some great new activities this year. Tonight, I'm honored to present the Orange County Service Award to a great guy. It is my pleasure to award Greg Hebetz with this year's Orange County Service Award. Greg has been a leader in the lighting industry for over 40 years, a member of the IES for 30 years, 16 of those years with the Orange County section. In the year 2000, he is one of the first LC recipients. He has taught fundamentals of lighting classes for 14 years, and I should note that the material has not changed since the beginning. He has worked on a national level for the IES on port terminal lighting, which became recommended practices RP40. For IES Orange County, He has had the role of president, vice president, educational chair, and treasurer. We can't thank you enough for your great years of service, Greg. You've been a huge inspiration to me personally and countless others. Thank you for your dedication and for your years of service. So this one is for you. Okay, let's move along and take a look at our next interior awards.
This cutting-edge addition to the UW campus is representative of the school's commitment to the next generation of digital innovation. Sophisticated architectural lighting and controls create dynamic effects to connect students with the outdoors and the larger campus community. In the atrium, dynamic white uplights visually extend the skylight across the ceiling by mimicking daylight conditions, while continuous direct-indirect lights along the balcony balance brightnesses. At the grand stair, lights subtly pulse in a nod to the information superhighway. A splash of color-changing light in the select landing spaces adds a touch of school spirit. Classrooms, offices, and labs employ a cost-effective direct-indirect luminaire, which lights 80% of the project. This allowed the specialty and gathering spaces to be fun and inventive, while still respecting the budget and energy code.
We would like to thank the IES and the esteemed panel of judges. It means so much when we are recognized by our colleagues for our work. On this project, we were fortunate to have clients such as Dean Hank Levy and Tracy Urbeck, Director of Facilities at UW, that love lighting as much as we do. From the very beginning, they were curious what we could do together to make use of lighting to enhance the user experience of students and faculty. If this wasn't already a dream project, we worked with longtime collaborators, Stephen Van Dyke, Julie Adams, Missy Ebby, and John Lim from Element Architects to bring this project to life. To have a project come in under budget and still win an award means we had an excellent relationship with the electrical contractor, Valley Electric. We'd like to thank the following manufacturers whose products helped us realize this project: Fluxworks, Prudential Lighting, Fine Light, Mark Architectural, Roscoe, Lumen Pulse, iLight Technologies, and Enlight Controls. Thank you all very much.
As a tech company focused on brand management, Yext demanded that their new office space be absolutely on brand. Ultimately, two forms, line and circle, were drawn from the client's logo, and these coalesced into a simple core concept: economy of light. Some common areas see bold lighting visuals, like complex slot lighting or a rhythm of simple circles in striking black and white. Other circulation areas feature low brightness solutions to keep the focus on architectural amenities. Likewise, enclosed office spaces feature rectilinear lighting for a clear visual aesthetic that also offers an incredibly uniform, functional field of light. Networked lighting controls give remote and local access. This project embraces bold, sweeping gestures and visually comfortable lighting solutions, translated into a waste-not design of striking simplicity.
First and foremost, I absolutely want to thank our client for being an incredible team of collaborators. John, Maritza, Eric, and really all of Yext, thank you for trusting us and never being afraid of the word custom. Katie, Dan, Jade, thank you for being a perfect example of 1IA. Brian and Gary, thank you for being the supportive idea springboard and all the help when everything's got tight. A huge shout out to Prudential, Bach Lighting, Floss, Fine Light, and Interlux. And lastly, the IES, thank you so much for this award and for providing a platform to not only celebrate but uplift the art of lighting design.
For this aquarium project, located in a historic train station, the lighting design anchors each new aquatic experience. Following extensive mock-ups, the Oculus team settled on warm colors to mimic dappled sunlight over river exhibits, cool colors to reveal the ocean's mysteries, and bluer tones up to 14,000 K to evoke the ocean's depths. The existing structure restricted tank sizes and mounting locations, But strategic lighting makes the tanks feel natural and expansive. For example, at Shark Canyon, a punch of blue highlights the foreground, with 5,000 K for a greener middle zone and minimal lighting on the back wall. To ensure an immersive guest experience, fixtures are carefully shielded and fans agitate the surface, preventing views above the waterline. Together with controls, the lighting design unfolds an unforgettable aquatic journey for visitors.
Thank you, IESLA and judges, for this award. Jane, Lakita, and I would like to thank the talented team at PGAV Destinations for envisioning such a great attraction. The electrical engineer, John Turner at EXP, our owner's rep, Chad with LHM, the contractors, McCarthy and Jesse at Saks Electric, for all their assistance during the installation and focus, Robert Locke with Lighting and Associates for his help programming the control system, and finally, all the support we received from our local representatives and manufacturers, including Lonnie at Lumen Pulse and Lauren with Performance, Jeff at Insight and Kathy with SCI, Emily with Roscoe and Debbie with Foreman and Associates, Tony with MPA and ETC, Kessel and Orfec. Thank you.
Now we'd like to take this time to express our appreciation for our Twinkle sponsors.
Someone said Chris and Travis weren't funny enough, so they brought us in to show them how it's done, and I knew there was no time to waste, so I jumped straight out of the shower to get here. Hi everyone, I'm Tina Fey, former head writer for SNL.
And I'm Amy Poehler from your favorite sitcom, Parks and Rec. And we'd like to congratulate the award winners, HLB, Interior Architects, and Oculus.
My people will be sending them something special.
Oh, thank God you take care of it. Next up, the last of our Student Competition Design Award winners. But hey, Tina, what's one thing you wish we could do for all these fantastic student award winners?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Amy. They should automatically receive an IES EP membership.
I couldn't agree more, Tina. Fortunately, we've got connections, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Can you have your people call Colleen and Fitz?
I can't, Amy. My people are already doing the awards. Why can't your people call those people?
Because, Tina, just because.
Fine. All right, Amy, let's take a look at our final two recipients for the student awards.
Christian Mejia of Cal Arts designed Enchanted, runner-up in the Advanced Design category. Enchanted is a tribute to the timeless elegance of the golden age of Hollywood, with contemporary touches that bring the design into the modern era. Filled with clean, crisp, white light by day, the space transforms at night into the most exclusive of Hollywood parties, with pops of color and playful sparkle. Contemporary Elegance is the winner in the Advanced Design category. Contemporary Elegance gives a nod to the sophistication of the Art Deco movement and celebrates the golden age of Hollywood. This interpretation prioritizes environmental sustainability, features modern artists, and incorporates a truly diverse group of lighting manufacturers. Congratulations to Leslie Crapster-Pregant, a talented Cal Arts student who will receive a big check for $8,000.
That student design competition was incredible, and congratulations to our winners. But how cool was it that Tina Fey and Amy Poehler dropped by?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I heard that Chip Israel is designing Amy's new beach house.
Nice. Well, I think the show is going really well so far, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
What do you say we crack into some champagne?
Let's do it.
Not going to argue with that idea.
What should we toast to?
Let's toast to loosening the restrictions around Title 24.
No, let's toast to manufacturers posting TM30 data.
I say we toast to more directly controlled fixtures being properly UL 924 listed for emergency use under digital control systems.
I want to toast to the expansion of the LAUSD acceptable fixture list.
Nope, we should toast to more manufacturers complying with JA8 standards.
Okay. Now for one final toast, let's lift up our glasses here and to you at home, and let's make a toast. To us. to all of us that make up this great community, and to getting through this crazy hard year. For keeping our sanity, mostly, and for continuing to collaborate and create great work. And to getting back together soon. But we've got a lot of show ahead of us, and moving along, it is my pleasure to announce the next winners in the interior lighting design category.
This 75,000 square foot tenant improvement project is both a flagship workplace and a luxe venue for high-level client interactions. 3,000K sources integrated into the architecture lend a warm yet contemporary feel to the interior palette of wood, stone, and plaster. The space centers around the grand interconnecting stair, where layers of wall washing, concealed linear sources, and decorative pendants create drama and sculpt the curved surfaces. The client's program demanded high illuminance for visual tasks, including reading the fine print. 40-foot candles at workstations and 20 at circulation areas to minimize contrast. Still, the connected lighting load stayed under 0.7 watts per square foot, exceeding Title 24 and contributing to the LEED scorecard. Factoring in daylighting, actual lighting energy use should be less than half of the connected load.
Hello, I'm David Hahn with Sean O'Connor Lighting. We'd like to thank the IESLA and the judges for this award. We'd especially like to thank Gensler for including us in this collaborative and rewarding project. And finally, I want to acknowledge our team, Lita Kesri, Peiyu Lei, and of course, Sean O'Connor. We are very grateful for the recognition. Thank you.
The long-awaited Hard Rock Tampa casino expansion did not disappoint. The challenge was to create a space that was exciting enough to keep guests activated all day and night, yet layered with clear focal points and features. Through collaboration with designers, architects, fabricators, and millworkers, the Ruzicka team integrated lighting into the architecture, millwork, and distinctive decorative elements. In the rotunda, linear fixtures inside the walls and ceilings wrap a dynamic custom lighting feature. Likewise, large custom fixtures center transition areas to assist in orientation. Notice where ceilings are clear of downlight apertures, relying on cove lighting and decorative pendants for necessary path illumination. All lighting elements are controlled through a centralized dimming system, programmed to create a space that no guest would want to leave.
This has been an 11-year journey for us. Thank you to the IES for this honor, the Seminole Tribe, Jim Allen, Dave Miller, Clyde Jubewald, Architects Interiors, Victor, Tim, Steve, Ann, and Leora, the interior designers, Wimberly, Lawrence Lee, Cleo, Wilson, and most importantly, Candela Controls. We couldn't have done it without Bill, Brent, and Eric. And yes, the team at the Ruzicka Company, Betty Ann, Paige, Sue, Kristen, Kelly, and Veronica. And lastly, thanking Donna Ruzicka, who had to hear me say, oh, I got to go to Florida again. I have to go to Florida again. Thank you, everyone, for this honor.
We now want to take this time to recognize and thank our Flash sponsors.
Congratulations to Sean O'Connor Lighting and the Ruzicka Company on their well-earned awards. Hi everyone, I'm Karen Lawrence, and I'm here to talk about the Orange County Observership Program, an important youth program from the IESOC. I'm a theatrical lighting designer and a lighting professor at LMU, and I was actually the first graduate from the IES Orange County's Summer Observership Program. I would also like to add that our very own award winner, Matthew Bates, was a graduate from the program as well. The Observership Program was created in 2007 as a way of nurturing and cultivating local college and university students who were interested in pursuing a career in lighting and/or electrical engineering. It is an IES Orange County sponsored 6-week paid program. 2 students are selected from local schools based on their advisor's recommendations, as well as a face-to-face interview with the board of directors. The Observership Program allows students to spend time observing real-world aspects of the professional lighting construction industry, through the participation of IES member companies involved in the program. These include lighting design firms, electrical engineering firms, lighting equipment manufacturers, manufacturers' representatives, and electrical distributors. By spending time observing the day-to-day operations of each of these players, students achieve a broad understanding of the industry as a whole. This, in turn, helps them decide which disciplines they might want to pursue and how these choices might affect their career goals. Thanks to support from our host companies and from the Southern California lighting industry as a whole, we are pleased to have placed more than a dozen students in full-time lighting positions.
Isn't it wonderful to see such a great program from the IESOC?
It sure is, Colleen.
That sounds amazing. Now moving on to introduce the final awards of the night, the incoming section president, a man you all know and love to hire, Fitzpatrick. Fitzsimmons.
Come on, Colleen. My name's Fritz Fitzgerald. I can't even get it right. Put up the graphics, will you please? I'm Fitzgerald. It's like a game show host, or in this case, an award presenter. Thank you for the introduction, Colleen, and to all of you at home, I hope you're enjoying the show so far. Now, we all agree this has been a turbulent year, and we've all made sacrifices, we've had to adapt, but there have been some positives. So here is my top 5 list of good things that have happened during the pandemic. Number 5, according to the Fitbit app, we're all getting 17 more minutes of sleep each night. Who would have imagined being forced to stay home in our pajamas would be so exhausting? Number 4, elastic waistbands. I'm down with that. Right now, no belt. I'm not going to wear a belt ever again in my life. Number 3, meetings now have mute buttons. I don't think there's a better thing on earth than that. Number 2, recovery time for elective plastic surgery went completely unnoticed. I know you're all out there thinking I had an eye job done, but it's not, it's just the makeup, please. Number 1, the best thing that's happened during the pandemic is we can finally agree that sloth is the best of the 7 deadly sins. And believe me, I ought to know, I've tried them all. And now, something completely different, and more importantly, why we're all here. With regards to the next project, never has the expression, good things come in small packages, been more accurate. And square foot per square foot, the following award packs a lot in. I'm pleased to announce our award of excellence for interior lighting design goes to E Squared.
Tucked away in an idyllic coastal resort, this tiny boutique feels more like one of the glamorous closets to be found in the surrounding upscale community. The architecture draws from its location at the Rosewood Miramar Beach Resort, a timeless and intimate style. Homey decorative fixtures set the tone, while concealed fixtures fill the space with a soft indirect glow, freeing the ceiling of lighting apertures. Belying the minimalist aesthetic, the lighting layout is intricately crafted. The team collaborated to design ceiling coves that maximize delivered lumens, and the curved clothing display incorporates 2 coves of tape light, filling the entire niche with light while concealing the sources. The retail footprint is so small that only 540 total watts were allotted to achieve effective retail light levels. The solution uses only 480 watts total. This includes display cases and the art niche that pulls you through the space. The dark sculpture is highlighted from above and silhouetted by beauty light from the floor behind.
Thank you, Fitz. It means so much to be recognized for such a special project. We are extremely fortunate to work with a collaborative team with a clear vision of the space.
Thank you very much to Michelle Lee and the Caruso team, our design team, Don Nolte Architecture, and Stefan Paramontier, Bruce Sachs at Midwest Lighting, Dan Lahoulier at Light, Christine Shea at Performance Lighting, and of course, Diode LED, Toki Star Lighting, and Tech Lighting. Thank you to the Lumen West Committee for planning such a memorable way to celebrate our hard work. Cheers.
Congratulations to the team at E Squared. And now on to our final category of the evening. The Energy and Environmental Design Award recognizes quality lighting installations in commercial and industrial buildings that incorporate advanced energy saving strategies and environmentally responsible solutions into the overall design. And this year's Award of Excellence for Energy and Environmental Design goes to Ganti and Associates.
Nestled amid the spectacular foothills of the Himalayas, Taj Rishikesh Resort is oriented toward sustainability and connection to the surrounding natural beauty. These obligations drove the designer's inside-out lighting concept, reinforced by dark sky principles. Maintaining a luxury guest experience in brightly daylighted spaces required a layered lighting strategy. Washing vertical surfaces decorated by local artisans exaggerates the visual impact during the day. At dusk, the rest of the lighting layers come into play, shaping the mood and drama of the spaces. The resulting glowing lantern facade helped to keep overall power consumption below 0.5 watts per square foot. A time clock controls outdoor lighting to conserve energy in a region that experiences frequent power interruptions. Attesting to lighting designed in context, illumination from the fire pit and from locally acquired cane lanterns deliver a warm, relaxing experience on the deck. Throughout the landscape, low-level lighting is sensitive to the environment, the native flora and fauna, and the nature-loving guests.
Thanks, Fitz, and good evening, folks. I can't express how grateful I am to be the recipient of this award. Thank you, IES, and the jury for recognizing my work. Recognition is the greatest motivator. I'm proud to represent my entire team at Ganti & Associates who deserve the highest mention. Owners Arjun and Ravi Mehra of Deramex Hotels, who entrusted us with the lighting of the Taj Rishikesh resort property at the foothills of the Himalayas. A special mention, YH2 Architects Canada, who gave us this amazing canvas to paint on. And last but not least, I thank my family for always being there in my life and giving me the space to follow my passion. We do not remember days, we remember moments. And this one I will cherish for a long time to come. Thank you.
The IES is over 100 years old. However, the illuminating society we live in today is vastly different in every way. When universities started offering degrees with a focus on lighting design, well, that changed everything. Many of those graduates landed here in California, where our state has led the way in the pursuit of energy efficiency, minimizing environmental impact, and producing products that focus on the well-being of all inhabitants. In Southern California, our lighting community is one of the largest in the world, and its impact is on display in the varied location of tonight's winning projects. Guests are logging in across the Americas, Asia, and Europe to attend our monthly Zoom meetings. However, the IES is just the conduit. The influence is yours, and this is important. We'd like to thank all our current members, many of whom have been vital in the development of our local IES section, including tonight's event. We'd also like to highlight a very few special individuals who have reached significant membership milestones, giving our organization the stability that it needs to continue on.
You better lose yourself in the uplights, the downlights. You need this, you better never let it lapse. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to renew this opportunity. Once a year to renew, just lose yourself in the uplights, the downlights. You need this, you better never let it lapse. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to renew this opportunity. Once a year to renew, so just join and get your membership. Renew your membership, join to get your membership. Renew your membership, join to get your membership.
And as the music says, if you're not a member or your membership has lapsed, please join and support our community. Now, we have a big year planned ahead. More student initiatives, more educational programs, the return of the product fair, not to mention next year's Lumen West. So please consider helping out, whether it's with your time or with sponsorship, or like Mike Gehring likes to say, do both. Tonight's winning projects can be seen in more detail on the brand new IES LA website. Just click on Lumen West 2021. We look forward to celebrating next year's Lumen West with all of you back at the Biltmore. And you know if that happens, I'll be the guy in the corner buying all the new members' drinks. So all right, thank you to everyone. Thank you to the sponsors, the organizers, the participants of tonight's event. We could not have done this without you. And now I'm going to send it back over to Colleen. Colleen, where's Colleen? Colleen can't leave. She's still president for 4 more days.
Okay, come on, you guys, let's go. I think Fitz is looking for me. Okay, I think the coast is clear. Well, wow, what a night. I think we should do this again next year.
I think we should too.
You know what else I think? I think that the Lumen Awards need a nickname, like the Lulu.
Or the Lumenski.
Or the Wild Westie.
Okay, how about this? The Luminator.
Nice one.
Matt, congratulations on your award. It's well deserved.
I just want you guys to know that really it's rewarding enough just to submit a project and be considered for a Lumen West Award. Ha! Kidding. Winning's the best. Come on now.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's a celebration. Let's celebrate. It's a celebration.
Western isn't afraid to be different. We may represent a variety of manufacturers, but we're also passionate problem solvers, creating a solution for any challenge.
Western has a yes can do attitude with every project, big and small. When manufacturers come to us, we become the subject matter expert on their brand.
Western is about innovation. Clients trust us to provide solutions that assure successful outcomes. And our team works diligently to produce the best value each and every time.
It's up to all of us to provide light during dark times. The Performance Lighting Team takes pride in serving this community, our partners, and you. And you've also been there for us. Thank you for your partnership.
the dedicated team at Western does a project with us, their attention to detail gives them the ability to not only see the project to the end, but exceed all expectations.
Western understands our values and knows how to communicate them to our audience in a professional, creative, and passionate way.
This agency has the staff, the resources, and the knowledge and experience to take care of you and all of our customers and specifiers.
It's up to all of us to provide light during dark times. The Performance Lighting Team takes pride in serving this community, our partners, and you. And you've also been there for us. Thank you for your partnership. It's up to all of us to provide light during dark times. The Performance Lighting Team takes pride in serving this community, our partners, and you. And you've also been there for us. Thank you for your partnership.
John Martin of ALD Lighting. Whenever I have questions about new products or want to educate colleagues or clients, Western has always been there for me.
From simple questions to urgent projects, Western is always there to offer solutions, insights, and high-quality results.
Southern California wouldn't be the same without Western's expertise in lighting, controls, and energy management. Stay safe, take care.